This is a Blaring Out with Eric Blair show, and tonight we're here at the premiere for the movie Lemmy, a documentary about one of the hardest working men in rock and roll, Lemmy, a Motorhead. Blaring Out with Eric Blair show, we're here with Danny B. Harvey, and we are at the premiere of Lemmy the movie, and nobody knows Lemmy better than you.
No, I've known Lemmy for a while now.
And tell me how you guys got Headcat. It's Headcat, right?
Yeah.
Tell me how you got Headcat together and what is unique about it.
Well, it started about 10 years ago. We actually got together first because me and Slim Jim were doing a tribute to Elvis album, and we got Lemmy involved and Johnny Ramone involved, and we went to the studio, cut some songs. Lemmy didn't want to do one of the songs we picked. He said, let's just do one, because you play bass, Danny, I'll play guitar, and let's do a couple songs. And we did. Then Lemmy said, we should make an album out of this. And so we did an album, and kind of over the past 10 years, it's grown a little bit. It's still like a little bit, it's more like it's Lemmy's side project, but still, the past 5 years, it's been doing quite well. And we have a new album coming out now, so this year.
How, now, as far as you've been a touring musician pretty much your whole life,
right?
But how does the touring element change when Lemmy's thrown into the picture?
Well, Lemmy's like, he's very professional. The guy, he's a road animal. He knows, he's very organized, and so it's actually quite smooth with Lemmy. But it's a lot of fun because when you're hanging out with Lemmy after the shows, and we're just all, and he's just a down-to-earth guy. We watch the History Channel till like 5 in the morning. We listen to old records on the bus. It's like. But as far as being like, Lemmy's one of the most professional people I ever worked with. He knows how to like tour and how to keep himself organized. He's not in any way. He does. He always makes the calls in time for the bus and stuff. And
now, as far as like were you called in to speak in this movie?
Yeah, the first footage they shot was the Headcat show, and Wes and Greg said that they were fans of they were listening to Headcat album when they decided let's make a movie about Lemmy. And so they came out into Green Bay and shot us. That was the first footage they shot. And then they came a couple of other times, like some stuff they shot the Roxy, and then in between they followed Motorhead around for like a year or so.
Now, you know that Lemmy was there at the birth of rock and roll pretty much. I believe he saw Buddy Holly in concert, and he also saw the Beatles. So what have you taken away? What kind of education have you received from Lemmy in the rock and roll world?
Well, how do I say? Lemmy, I look up to, because Lemmy knows how to he's the real thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's a real rock and roll artist. He's not, he's not some rich guy who made money in rock. He's the real thing, and he's still there, listening to records. He still drinks his Jack and Coke, and he's never changed in the 20 years I've known him. He's the exact same guy he's always been, and none of the success or fame affected him.
What is a standout, different moment for you with Lemmy?
Standout different moment with Lemmy, like
where you're just like, whoa.
There's actually a lot. I'm just trying to think of one that would be not so like musical, like the. Well, I'll tell you, it's one of the things that really Lemmy likes to listen to his own music. He listens to live shows. He's very astute, and so I mean, we recorded a show in San Diego. The next day we played with the Dam down in Orange County, an afternoon show. And he comes down to me and he goes like, why were you detuning in that last song in the set yesterday? And it'd only been like 4 hours since I'd seen him, and he listened to it, and I go, I was using my Bigsby. He goes like, well, it sounded like you were detuning. So not only did he listen to it, he knew the exact thing I had done. I go, didn't detune, I used the Bigsby. Because well, I don't know if that sounded so good, but he actually, it's like really, it really surprised me that in that short of time, he had managed to analyze the whole show down to what guitar notes I was playing.
The Blaring Out Show.